Hello everyone. Today we are going to see one of the machine coding around question, that is folder structure. So what we are seeing is a demo. So basically, let's say when you click on the folder, it will expand, right? And also another folder, it will again expand, right? And if you want any specific um, real-time example, like you can see that in many websites like Code Sandbox and all, like you have this structure, right? So whenever you collapse this, it will went, and when you expand it, it will come again, right? So today we are going to build similar that kind of thing. So let's see. So currently, I have just started with I have some data where I have this folder name source, and I have some items in this folder items, and again we have one more folder public, and in this we have different files, right? And I have created a component. Yeah, that's okay. Now let's try to import the data from data folder. File Explorer, and try to pass it here. File Explorer as a props so that we can use in the component, right? File Explorer. Okay. Now I will use it here. File Explorer. And so let's see what is coming in the File Explorer first. Okay, I'm getting the data. Whatever we passed in the app.js, that is getting into the our folder component, right? So now let's create a div where we'll show up that folder name, right? So we have that file explorer dot name. Okay, we have one, and also we'll try to create a state variable for the expand, so that whenever it get expanded, when we click on that particular folder name, right? Expanded, set expand. Use data. Let it be boolean variable. Let it be false. It is not expanded initially. Use it. Import it. Okay. Now, okay. Now when we click on that, it should show up that expanded should be vice versa, right? Expanded, because when we click on this particular thing, it will expand again. When we click on that, it kind of like toggle. So that's what we have done so far, and also we have the name here. So let's list out the items inside the file explorer folder items. So for that, again we'll try to create a div, and since we have the array of items in the in the folder items thing, so we'll use map function here. So file explorer dot folder items dot map of each item. Let's see whether it is coming or not. Okay, my mistake. Okay, I dot name. Okay, we got that whatever in the source folder, we got this one also. Okay. Now, so let's have this. So currently we have the like multi-line, like, so basically whatever the folder is there, we are getting the items, and whatever is there in the inside the public folder, we are not getting that. So for that, we'll use this kind of recursive thing, and we'll pass that inside the file explorer, that particular item. Map is not defined. Okay, like some of the files don't have this folder items, right? So because of that, it is showing that. So now we are showing the all the things, and so basically we need to hide some of the files, and when we click on that particular item, then a particular folder, then only it show, right? So for that, we'll try to make a style for that, right? Display, and like when it is expanded, we need to show up block, otherwise display is none and all, right? So basically let's try to click on this. Okay, now we are showing. But when you see this particular structure, right, you see this kind of padding, some kind of left side, right? So we'll try to also create the same thing here. So let's give some gap for the files, right? Padding left, some 15 pixel, and let's try to click on this source. Okay, we are getting the water is there, and also we are this public folder also getting function, right? And in order to make more UI part of this, um, let's try to have this kind of structure, like a folder, this thing, right? So that UI part will look good, right? So when it is expanded, will show up folder closed, expanded. Okay, it should be this one, also this one. Okay, also this one. Yeah, now we are getting. So when we click on this, okay, showing up here. So but the problem is here. So these are the files, these are not the folders, but we have this folder. Like, how do we avoid that? So basically, so some of the things we don't have the folder items, and only few things we have the folder items, right? So for this particular things which don't have any folder items, will just show up some kind of text, like kind of the script file part, something like that, right? So let's make that. So basically what I'm doing is, left, if the file explorer has some folder items in it, then only we'll return this part, else we'll return file explorer dot name. And for this, we'll just try to use under symbol kind of thing. So let's see. Okay, now it is showing fine. Like, this is the folder, like it is kind of more UI part. It is a folder, and these are the files in it, right? And also public, yeah, it is working fine. And also you can see some kind of arrows here, right? So let's try to view that part as well. So basically, um, when we click on that particular folder, it should go to drop down, right? So let's see. Okay, we have drop down here, and for this we have this part. Okay, let's see. And also, like when we are clicking, the style is of cursor pointer, right? That also we'll try to style it. Cursor should be pointer. So now we'll see. So this is the pointer kind. So when we click on this, we'll show up the files in it, and also there is one more folder. And when we click on it, it will expand and it will show what are the files in it, right? And also when we again click on this particular folder, it will collapse, right? And that is what we are doing. Yeah, that, yeah, That's about this folder structure mission coding round question, right? Uh, Thanks for watching.